one thing I see that's about you that's impressive to me is you changed your circle, but you also changed the kind of information that you're digesting. So that can change your life. It's sort of like you're putting positive energy or energy about the things that you want to do. So, if you're a basketball player, you start digesting a lot of information about great basketball players, right? So you started to follow certain investors, take investors out to lunch. You started reading different books, getting different information, and it kind of like changed your life. So that's kind of dope. That's dope. Hey, Core, you got anything?
Yeah, I want to know which investor or investors influenced you the most on your journey.
Investors or Warren Buffett is definitely one.
Okay.
I haven't gotten to stocks yet, but just his discipline and his patience, to actually look at companies and look at the charts and look at their tendencies and, just everything, the whole process of going into it.
That's the part of discipline most people don't talk about, patience. Because most people talk about the daily grind, but the patience to do the things over and over again and not knowing the result, you just know that you did the work. That's the thing, about discipline that most people don't talk about.
Absolutely. I like a lot of the things that Jay-Z has done. Of course, everybody loves Jay-Z, LeBron. Some of his investments, him investing in his pizza company. I think I read somewhere where he bought it.
Blaze.
Yeah, Blaze, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the exact price. He bought it at, but I think it's worth upwards of about $100 million now.
Yeah.
He might have got it a couple million or under $1 million. Actually, I can't remember the exact numbers, but I love the moves he makes. Nipsey was a great motivation to me. R.I.P. to Nip. He was a great motivation to me. Not only his music, but just the way he moved and the disciplines and the respect that he required you to give him. So
that's what's up. The other question I have is for our young, for people that's your age or a little older, a little bit younger. What would you recommend that they do daily, since you got a routine, some discipline? What would you recommend for them to do to be able to make it into where you're at or higher levels?
So, number one, everybody has a phone, right? So you may not be able to leave your environment. You may live in a certain part of Philly or, the hood, whatever hood you're in America, right? The cards may be dealt against you, but everybody has a phone. I would challenge everybody to try to leave their environment by just listening to different things, right? Turn the rap off, turn the TV off, and just turn on some podcasts. Just research some things on YouTube and then start to go to these events, because a lot of these events are free. All right. A lot of these events are free. Start DMing people in whatever career field you're interested in and just, say, hey, how can I help you in your business? Right. Not, how can I pick your brain, but can we sit down? How can I help you? I want to be an assistance of you.
Great gem right there. Provide value to them. So provide value to them.
You have to add value. That's how I got in touch with a lot of people that I'm in touch with now in my network, is I added value. I didn't just want to sit down, with somebody. Like, I met Aisha. Aisha's a multi-millionaire, owned, over 40 properties throughout Philly, right? And I bought a deal to her. We didn't just meet up for no reason. Me and Reek, I remember we met up in Applebee's and we talked for 2 hours. I bought a deal. I sold a couple properties to Reek, you know what I mean?
Got you.
Me and Tom, we added value to each other. He was in DC, I was in Philly. I went to go look at the property and we both came in the middle and made that profit, made something happen. So you gotta add value to people. Right? That's the key.